Boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through, 4-4, steady tipping.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a few decent men ready to tackle some tough sports topics. Hopefully, we'll have a little fun while we do it. Before we get to it, we want to send a big shout out to our producer, our director, Cass Thompson. Now, I want you to meet some of my nearest and dearest, the chefs that'll be stirring this pot today. First up, we got the man that'll argue with his own reflection. He'll spin your words so much we call him Whirlpool. His name's Sterling, but Pat Mahomes calls him Daddy. Coach Cole, everybody.
See,
My guy.
What up?
Moving on to the guy who served more pancakes than IHOP. He knows so much ball. Coach Sirianni got him on speed dial. Big J English, everybody.
hey, dog.
My guy. The more things change, the more they seem to stay the same. Whether it's on the gridiron or in the podcasting studio, when we need a big play, we call his number. Buddha, I fly Wheeler. Finally, I promise he only looks like an insurance salesman. The man knows ball. So much so, his opinions are poetic enough to put you to sleep. ZD, Zach Dow, everybody. The Great White Hope. All right, that's the gang. Until they find somebody that's better at this than me, I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf.
Wolfman.
All right, gentlemen, the preseason is amongst us. There's some very high-profile talent, high draft picks, especially some quarterbacks looking at potentially seeing the field. All right, we know the preseason isn't necessarily just about wins and losses. Of course, you want to win, but we want to get tape on these young guys. We've been seeing nonstop coverage about Shedeur Sanders and his performance, and people have been evaluating whether he should move up the depth chart. Coach Cole, what are you thinking?
Man, I haven't really been a big Shedeur guy. Not that I didn't think he was talented. I just thought kind of, it's a lot of hype. I'm sold, man. I got one word for you guys. Buddy's a dog. He is a straight up menace. Dog. Man, I was super impressed, guys. I thought, hey, he's way more mobile than I ever thought he really was. I kind of thought he was a stiff guy running around in college. Man, I checked stats. I ran facts. I had to see Shedeur up close. I wanted to see what he was about, man. I was thoroughly impressed. I thought he commanded the huddles. I thought the offense looked smooth when he was in. He made some big-time throws from really start to finish of the playing time he got. He should definitely start seeing a lot more reps, I would think, in preseason going forward. I mean, I was pumped. The Browns need something good happening to them, and I kind of think that Shedeur kind of gave me those vibes that he was what Johnny Manziel was supposed to do for Cleveland. I know it's only preseason, but, man, I'm excited. The kid's got future. He's got swag. I think some of the older guys, the veterans, I've seen them chopping it up with Myles Garrett and whatnot. It's exciting for Cleveland. Like I said, they need something good happening to them. So I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on the quarterback situation in Cleveland. We got 3 young guys chasing the old vet, Joe Flacco. Big J English. Anybody in the preseason been catching your attention?
A guy goes by the name of Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee is the backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Not gonna lie, he looked good. I know Howie got some calls. right after the game. Hey man, what you want from Tanner McKee? And Howie, word on the street is he said he don't want to go nowhere unless he can get the starting role. So if he's not gonna get that starting role and he don't want to go nowhere, he'll just sit back and sit behind one of the winningest current quarterbacks in the league. Goes by
All
the
right,
name of Jalen
we'll
Hurts.
get into that a little at another time. What did you see from Tanner McKee that you liked? Give me one
Hey
thing that
man,
you.
first of all, he made some very tough passes. He got Johnny Wilson going, big 6'7" guy out of Florida State, who didn't look good last year. But last game he had some big one-on-one catches over the top, going to go get it. Looked like Buddha back in the day. Then he had there was another guy goes by the name of Darius Cooper. from Tulsa State. He looks like a smaller AJ Brown. Both of them bigger upper bodies, swollen looking.
Lord.
But hey man, Derek Cooper looks good, man. He helped Tanner McKee look very efficient.
We appreciate the enthusiasm, brother. We'll see what those Eagles do moving into the regular season. Zach, what are you seeing, buddy? I know
Yes,
you've been
sir.
peeping.
I'll be short and sweet. I'm going to talk about the Chargers defense as a whole. You love seeing young cats fly to the ball, making plays. A couple of highlights from the last two games. Eric Rogers, pick six, and just a couple tackles. Jeremy Caldwell, 1 sack and 4 tackles, and Caleb Murphy, 2 sacks and a strip sack. I know we talked about Slater earlier, so hopefully that defense can step up and help the offense out a little bit.
They got a good shot. I think they're still gonna be a pretty good team. They're gonna be competitive over there in the West. Buddha, what you seeing out there on the field, buddy?
Rocking with my Giants, Jackson Dart. My guy went 12 for 19, 154 yards, 1 TD, got the ball out pretty quick. You know, I think he's just going to have to sit behind Russell Wilson maybe this year just because, you know, he's a veteran Super Bowl quarterback, which is not a bad guy to sit behind for a year, you know. But if they can build around him, if they say he's the future, you know, they picked him 25th overall. They picked, you know, I think that'll be good if they can build around him because the defense, they got probably one of the best, if not one of the best, 4 or 5 fronts in the league, you know. So I think that building around the offense with that defense, you know, that'll be all right.
Yeah, he's got to sit back and learn from the great Mr. Unlimited. Mr.
God,
One of
not
the best
again.
deep balls, you
Unlimited.
know, one of the best deep balls.
Yeah, y'all trying to act like Jameis still ain't over there, but okay.
That's my guy right there. He'll
30
be
for
playing.
30.
I love me some Jameis. Love me some
30 for
Jameis.
30.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm definitely keeping an eye on the young receivers over in Houston. You know what it is over here. The Iowa State boys that we picked up 2nd and 4th round. Jaden Higgins is a big body. I think he's going to be a little Nico Collins until we can put a little bit of weight on him. Jalen Noel, he's man, he gets the ball in his hands that he can go. All right, but a lot of exciting stuff happening in the preseason. Looking to iron out some rosters. See who's gonna make the 53. All right. Once we get into it, we're going to be watching a couple of divisions, one being the AFC South. All right. Despite their offense taking a step in the wrong direction, the Texans continue their reign atop the division, finishing 10-7. While the Colts were surprisingly competitive given their quarterback situation, finishing at a mediocre 8-9. Jacksonville and Tennessee struggled, finishing 4-13 and 3-14. They earned the top 2 picks in last year's draft. What are we expecting out of the AFC, Zach? Who do you see coming out on top? Do you see any of these young guys making a splash? What do you think about the AFC South?
Man, I just wish the Colts had a better quarterback. That's all I got to say about that. They're struggling over there. I got the Texans on top. It's a pretty easy division. I think the Jaguars are going to play them pretty close. There's 2 decent teams after the Texans, and then, you know, we got the Titans with Cam Ward, who I'm impressed, and I want to see him do well, and I hope they can build off that. The big thing, and I really wanted to come in here and say the Jags are going to win the division. One thing, I know we have concerns about C.J. Stroud. So he got a new OC as the Rams passing game coordinator, and they're going to do a lot of motion, I would imagine, like the Rams have done and have had success with. And that's probably going to give C.J. Stroud a little bit easier reads, understanding more of what the defense is trying to do to him and then capitalizing when he can. I like him as a quarterback. I like the team overall. There is some offensive line concerns, but I have the Texans. And then I have the Jaguars, who they're everything I just said, but a little bit worse. Trevor Lawrence, this is kind of make or break year for him. You know, he's been hurt. He's had some stretches where he's been great, a lot of stretches where he hasn't been great. I think they have some young guys around him. The defense is getting a little better, and they've been competing in games, especially in divisional games, so I like their chances to claim that second spot. Indy is Indy. They have a strong run game. They have a lot of pieces on the outside. I just don't know who's going to be playing quarterback for them. And if you don't have a quarterback, you got nothing. And then I'm going to bring up the Titans last. I love Cam Ward a lot. I love his mental. I love just listening to him at post game or interviews after practice. Maturity. That's what you're seeing a lot of these young quarterbacks is maturity, especially with a mic in front of them. So I love that. But yeah, I got Texans, Jags, Colts, and then Titans.
Understood. Appreciate the analysis. Buddha, we saw the Jags take uh Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter. Everybody thinks he's going to play receiver primarily. Do you think he could play both sides of the ball effectively in the NFL?
I don't see it. I mean, he did it in college, so I mean, but that's a whole different ball game. Going to the next level, trying to play both sides, especially like you did in college. He did it, kept it up real good in college. But that it's gonna be more physical. They're gonna be hitting you more. They're gonna be going at you more. Especially, you just ran the 10-play drive on offense. I don't think you can just go back and on defense and do 10 plays. Not with these guys. These are different big animals. They just as good as you, if not better. Just as fast as you, if not faster. So I don't see him doing it. Not playing 50-50 splitting while not like he did in college. But to me, I think he'll probably help him better at receiver because I don't really know who else they got over there like that can run routes like him. But I'll take the Texans going first in the division. Give me the Colts because I mean, with no quarterback last year, they still went 8-9. Finished second in division. With they got Daniel Jones as the backup. I'm assuming he's a veteran. I wouldn't say veteran, but a proven NFL quarterback. Besides, you ain't got to throw no rookie or second guy in there. If Anthony Richardson don't make the play because he got hurt the first game of the preseason with a broken pinky, look like. So I don't know how that's going to work. So if Danny Dimes do get the reps, you got a quarterback that's been in the league, that can play. So he ain't got to worry about that too much, which I think he can still lead him to a second place in the division. And give me the Titans third because I think Cam Ward brings a little bit of spark. And I think him and that Calvin Ridley connection will be something special this season. And Jaguars, just Jaguars. I'll put them at fourth with maybe getting 4 or 5 wins at the most. So, yeah, that's my take on that division.
All right, appreciate it, Buddha. Jay, who you looking at in the AFC South? What's catching your eye, and how do you see the division shaking out this season?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't want to ride the Jaguars train.
Go, baby.
I kind of
Wow.
want to ride the Jaguars train, man. And I feel like this honest, my honest opinion. I feel like Trevor Lawrence has leaders. Brian Thomas Jr. goes crazy. Travis Hunter, I think he has a solid year, maybe 700, 800 yards. I don't see him getting 1,000. 700, 800 yards. I think they put something together and actually win led the distance.
Tell him, Jay. Tell him, Jay.
Number two, Houston Texans. I don't know. I just got a feeling they get hit with the injury bug again. I hate that for your team, Wolf, but it's just they already getting people hurt. They got people already. Think that Gordon Johnson didn't even get for that preseason game. He already hurt. So I don't know what y'all training staff doing down there, but they need to get together. Then third, I'm gonna go with the Colts. I think Danny Dimes goes over there, gets with a decent offensive coach, and actually put a little something together. Not too much, but and then last I got Tennessee Titans. I just don't think they have enough talent. They just don't have enough talent over there. Cam Ward is gonna be solid, but he's gonna have like a Joe Burrow rookie year, where he does decent, but it's just not enough. We can't do enough. You don't got enough around him. That's all I got.
We'll say the disrespect is real today.
Tell him, Jay.
That's all right. Your opinion is
Some
your
hot
opinion.
takes.
Your opinion is your opinion, brother. Coach Cole, what are you seeing happening over in the AFC South? What are you thinking the division is going to shake out like this year?
I actually took a little bit from all y'all's takes, man. I thought y'all hit on some good stuff. I really did. Uh, this is my take. I still think the Texans win the division. CJ got a lot of hate, I guess, after last season. Wasn't the production that he was looking for, I think. But you gotta think, man, ones rep with ones. End of story. You go to the receiver position, Nico's out, Tank's out. Who's he repping with? Guys who come in and out. That's hard. I get to work with quarterbacks every day. It's hard. The timing thing is a real thing. And when you're repping with guys who are there, they're in, they're out, they're hurt, they're not, that becomes a problem. I think CJ bounces back. I'm actually a big CJ Stroud guy. I think he has a lot of talent. I think people like playing with him. I think his ability to extend plays and stretch the field is phenomenal. So I'm really big on the Texans. The Jags, like y'all hit on bringing Travis Hunter. Like, it's like prison almost, man. Everybody's going to try the new guy. I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago when like Lonzo Ball came in the league in a preseason game and Pat Bev went up to him and straight to the chest right out the gate to let him know, hey, welcome to the show, man. I think Travis Hunter faces some reality early in the season. I do think they found some ways to utilize his talent. I don't see him being a two-way guy, at least not on like a every down kind of like he was in Colorado. I do think they can schematically find some ways to package him, in certain situations throughout the game because he is a talent that you have to utilize, man. He's explosive. I could see, like Jay said, him being somewhere around 700 or 800 yards on the season and maybe even a little more. It's also going to depend on quarterback play, which I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence anymore. I'm just going to keep it real with you. He hasn't shown me anything. I think he's a 25 or below in the league quarterback up to this point. Everybody has their own opinion, but that's just kind of where I'm at with him. But speaking of new guys, I think Cam Ward can get the Titans from the dumpster fire that they've been in and maybe, reach that 3 spot. The Colts, like Dal said, man, there is some talent over there. And they got some guys, but if quarterback play is bad, the team is bad offensively. And you got to score points to win games. It's the NFL. Nobody's holding people out to 2 scores, 3 scores anymore, man. It's offenses are dynamic. They're explosive, and they got guys that know how to score points. I think the Colts will struggle with that, even with Danny Dimes. I mean, we saw his play in New York. I felt bad for the guy. I don't think he got a good shake. But offensively speaking, he had as many weapons, if not more, in New York, in my opinion, than he does right now in Indianapolis. I mean, he did have Saquon there, guys, who arguably the best back in the league, as much as that hurts me to say. So I'm not big on the Colts, man. So I'm gonna go Texans. I'm gonna go Jags. I'm gonna go Titans. I'm gonna go Colts.
All right, guys. Well, I'll give you my quick opinion on the AFC South, and I'm going to keep it real, real singular. The Houston Texans will win the division. They will finish the season 11-6. CJ Stroud will be in the MVP conversation.
Boy, hell no. Stop.
Wide receiver
Stop.
Jaden
Wait,
Higgins
time out.
will
Time out.
win
Time out.
Rookie of the Year.
Did you say CJ Stroud in the MVP?
He will be in the conversation.
Bro, I gave him flowers, but golly, I'm not giving him a Ferrari.
This is rookie receiver.
Hey, man.
Win rookie of the year?
We've got our rookie wide receiver from Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
Who sang that
winning
song? You
Rookie
need
of the Year.
Who? Jaden who?
The boy's a dog.
Hey,
Let me
he's a
tell you.
dog, but Rookie of the Year. When was the last time a receiver won Rookie of the Year?
That's a good question.
Can't tell you off the top of my head.
I know the answer.
He won't be the next one, I promise you.
Give it to us. Who was it?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Appreciate your honesty, dog.
It won't be 2025. I know that. I don't know if I'm more shocked
right.
at CJ Stroud MVP or Jaden Higgins Rookie of the Year.
I sit here to think about quarterbacks in the league, and I said I like CJ, but MVP is whoa.
We got on Jay.
You're going to learn to love him.
Can we
You're
go
going to learn to love
host?
him.
Can you go after the host? Is that okay?
Give it to me.
Awful.
Everybody healthy. No.
They have no run game. There's going to be a lot of pressure.
Brother, we got Joe Mixon,
Who's
a
damn near
dog.
disabled.
He's hurt.
That may be so. We're
I
gonna
like Nick
revive
Chubb
Nick
if he can
Chubb.
bounce back, but that ain't
We're
no
gonna
problem.
revive Nick Chubb and keep an
Nick
eye.
Chubb's,
Let
I'm
me
not
tell
sure
you,
has real bones anymore.
Hi.
watch him. All you got to get 3 yards a pop. But I don't want to talk too much about the Texans and giving
Please.
you my spoilers. Those
Please.
weren't predictions; those were spoilers. We're gonna keep it moving and get into the NFC South. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the division last season, finishing 10-7, 2 games ahead of the Atlanta Falcons. Panthers and Saints finished 5-12. We had some movement at quarterback. Falcons moving on from Kirk Cousins, going to start Michael Penix Jr. How do we see this division shaking out, guys? I'll throw it to you, Buddha.
Give me Atlanta. No, I'm lying. Give me Tampa. They're number one. I like Mike Evans. When Chris Godwin come back off injury, then they got this rookie at Bouquet, or the guy at Ohio State. That's a three-headed monster if he can compete with them other three guys. And from what I'm reading, like that, right now in camp, that's Baker's favorite target. But Grant, you still got the red zone Mike Evans. You still got the slot Chris Godwin. Who's that tight end? I think some Olsen. I'm not for sure who that tight end got, but he got three receivers, and they put up 502 points last season, and I think they surpassed that. That's right at 30 points a game, and you had this rookie receiver. I think that just makes that offense more explosive, and Baker Mayfield going to put up some numbers. And give me Atlanta at second. They finished 8-9, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Michael Penix takes that Falcons team to another level. The defense over there is a pretty good defense, And then give me third. I got the Saints. Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shaw. I think Rattler's get the starting job just because he played a lot more last year, got an experience. I don't think Tyler Shaw has enough to prove, but I take them third. And then with the fourth, give me the Panthers. I don't think Bryce Young and that team take a leap forward.
I will say it was hard to watch the Saints when Spencer Rattler was starting at quarterback. I hate to say
Stinks.
it was rough.
Awful.
All right, we're going to keep it moving. Zach, how do you see the NFC South shaking out?
Yeah. First thing, Dominique, man, get off the Egbuka love. I really want to draft in fantasy, so you're telling too many people right now, buddy. You got to calm down. I'm going to go with the Bucks at 1. I love what they did last year. Like Buddha said, they're bringing another weapon that can probably start day one. That offense was clicking, and they lose their OC and Liam Cohen to be the head coach of the Jags. May take a step back early. I just think they find whatever Baker was successful with and keep rolling with that. Mike Evans is a steady guy. I don't know about the 1,000 yards this year, but I'll be rooting for him. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. Secondly,
1,000 yards.
I hope. I certainly hope.
Easy. He's
That's
going
an
to
awesome
get that.
record. Well,
Yeah,
they had to
put it on
fabricate
paper.
last year. They had to
He'll get
fabricate it last year because he was injured. They threw, if you remember, like the last game or game before, they threw it to him like 10 times in 2 drives. It was ridiculous. But secondly, I'll go with the Falcons. I kind of have a spicy take with the Falcons. Big on Michael Pittman this year. Kind of big on Kyle Pitts this year, only because of the QB, and I love me some Bijan. Michael Penix will be a top 10 quarterback at the end of the season. Love the kid. He can throw the rock. He's smart. He's got it. I got them at 2. And then Dominique, man, the Saints are awful, man. They are going to tank for Archie. If they're going to tank for 2 years, they're tanking for Archie.
They might, but they'll surpass the Panthers. I mean,
Hey,
they ain't got no future over there. You got Bryce Young, and you could have had C.J. Stroud.
Hey, I like Bryce Young.
Hey.
Go ahead, Wolf.
Granddad said Arch is going to be in Texas.
Yeah,
he
another 2
graduated from
years.
Texas.
I love it. I love it. Tank 2 years
He's
in a
getting
row
his
and load
degree.
those picks up. I love it. I love the strat. I love it.
Paul,
Good
he
football,
said he
Wolf,
ain't
you're
going
right.
nowhere.
I got Carolina at 3. Bryce, he obviously hasn't played well in a year and a half, but that last half of the season, after he got benched and started again, he picked it up. He's doing better. I like Chuba Hubbard. I'm really upset about that other RB. Can't remember his name. He was hurt, but he was a high draft pick last year. But they got another guy in the draft that should be okay. And they got Rico Dowdle. So he'll be all right. They'll be okay over there. Other than that, they're not good. They're just better than the Saints. The Saints are going to be not good. The Giants are good. Say it again. Oh, yeah, they got the new rookie, Ted McMillan. Thank you, Cassius. Yes. I got comps to Drake London. He's a baller, though. He can play. I hope it works out for him. You never know. But they took him high. They're going to use him. And he's a guy. And they have a couple other weapons, some B players that can contribute as well. They got kind of hot just as in their play last year. And I like them to continue that, but not a good team. The Saints are awful. I got them at 4. So we got the Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, and Saints. Chalk it up to about the same as last year.
All right, we're going to swing the South discussion over to Cole. How do you see things playing out in the division next season?
Man, I'm going to keep it very simple in this division. Thank God Baker Mayfield plays in that division to keep that division even relevant to the game of freaking football, man. It's Bucks with ease. No debate, no question. Baker's a gamer. Texas Rays dude, so he's a baller throwing to it. Texas Rays receiver, Mike Evans. Gold Jacket Hall of Fame guys. It's no comp. If I had to pick a 2nd through 4th, I'll go Atlanta, Carolina, then the Saints. Atlanta, they have a lot of eye candy, man. They got a lot of dudes in a lot of different places that, you're kind of like, I'm at least going to be interested to see what Michael Penix does with the Bijan, with the Drake London, with the Kyle Pitts. So, yeah, I mean, it's cool. So, they have the quarterback show or whatever on Netflix. I'm sitting back watching that. And if a veteran guy like Kirk Cousins is saying that the offense is too much, too difficult, too complex, there's no success, scrap it. You're going to have essentially a rookie quarterback coming in Michael Penix. First year at the helm for real. He's going to struggle. It's going to have to be a simplified offense. Give Bijan the ball. Dink and dunk Kyle Pitts down the field at the tight end position. Once that happens, teams start loading the box, playing closer. Then, you might see Drake London splash a little bit, but I also see his numbers going down with Michael Penix. I'm not big on left-handed quarterbacks either. I mean, the proof's really in the pudding, and I'm just being real with you. So I just don't see that being too great. But hey, maybe he can bring Michael Vick, back to Atlanta. Carolina's Carolina. Bryce Young is a no-go for me. I think complete trash, to be honest with you. He's so much trash, he would probably do really good on the Saints even. So that's how I feel about the rest of that division. Bucks, Atlanta, Carolina, Saints. What, Jay? What do you got?
For the NFC South?
Yes, the NFC
I'm
South.
going to take it up a little bit. I still have Tampa Bay winning it.
Okay.
But I really feel like Carolina puts it together. And this just lets them take us down to the wire. The Eagles
y'all aren't very
almost
good.
lost to Carolina last season.
Yep. I remember
It's
that.
because you're overhyped.
Fully healthy. With AJ, with Devontae, take us
Trash.
down. With
Trash.
Saquon, take us down to the wire. Somebody had to put on the show and put it on a game-winning drive for us to win. But
Yeah.
All
anyways,
right. The
Get it,
discussion
Paul.
is NFC South, sir.
Yeah.
all right,
Get them
so
all.
we got number 1 Tampa, number 2 Carolina, number 3 I'm gonna go Atlanta, number 4 I don't know where Buddha got this from, but Saints are Dookie Juice.
When they be 3rd, don't say nothing. Don't say I
Boy,
didn't
they
tell you so.
Dookie Juice.
Yeah, they will be 3rd, Buddha. They'll have the 3rd pick of the draft because they're that bad.
They are
That's how I didn't tell
Dookie
you.
Juice.
That's a
You
failure of a
can't name
preseason.
me. Can you name me anybody in their receiving corps besides the guy from Ohio State?
Can I name any? Who?
Anybody from their receiving corps besides the guy from Ohio State?
Who? A lot.
Shaheed.
Shaheed's nice.
He
Alvin
just
Kamara.
came back.
Solid.
Hey, you told me to name somebody. I answered your question, so no more. I don't want to hear it. I named the guy for you. I gave you your answer.
I guess. Okay.
I didn't say he was a 1A or 2B guy. I just answered your question with the right
what you
answer.
got,
So I don't
Wolf?
want to hear shit.
Hey, the best player on the Saints team is a East Texas guy, Eric McCoy. In the story. That's how bad they are. A center is their best player.
Alvin Kamara.
I ain't mad at you about that.
His age is his jersey number.
Alvin Kamara's never had a 1,000-yard season on the ground.
All purpose, I believe he's probably had 1,000-yard every season.
Well, for sure. He's up there all purpose, but rushing, he's never had a 1,000-yard season.
That's not his game. It's not his game. I still got him in
Maybe
four,
not.
but Kamara was nice.
Maybe not. All right. I also, needless to say, have the Bucks winning the NFC South again. Baker's got it going over there. They trust him. He looks the part. He looks confident. If he can cut down on the picks, I can see them taking another step, finishing a little bit higher in the standings, maybe grab a 4 or 5 seed. But yeah, I see them clicking. Todd Bowles is a great defensive-minded coach. They always have a solid defense. So I agree with all you guys. I think I've got the Tampa Bay Bucks winning the NFC South. Now, we're going to move on to a
Now, I feel like
fantasy.
you got something.
I just want one quick comment.
Go for
In
it.
an argument, my boy Jay over there used the word heroic comeback for Jalen Hurts to beat a 5-12 Carolina Panthers team.
So what did you say?
Hey,
What did you say?
I'm just using you used the word heroic to describe Jalen Hurts' a game-winning drive against a 5-12 Carolina Panthers team. That's great.
Hey, man,
That is great. Good for
Hey.
him.
any given Sunday.
I believe that 100%. 100%.
No. Anyway, all right, guys, we're going to move on now that we got our NFC and AFC South predictions out of the way. We're going to have ourselves a little fantasy draft, boys. All right, this draft is going to be snake. All right, so the guy who picks last in a round picks first in the next round, just like most people do in fantasy. We will select 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, and 2 wide receivers. Draft order is Jay, Cole, me, Zach, Buddha. We'll keep it quick, try to keep it to about 20 seconds. All right, we all good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Jay, you're on the clock.
The number 1 pick in this draft goes to. It's gonna be Cincinnati Bengals, Jamar Chase.
Mark Chase. All right. Next on the clock, Cole.
It's damn wild to me that now all of a sudden you saying Jamar Chase when a week ago AJ Brown was the greatest.
Don't worry about my
was
pick.
the
Get your
greatest
pick.
player in the
Get your
league,
pick.
dog.
Get your pick.
I'm just mind blown by that.
Get your pick.
Yeah, I will. You know what? It pains me. It hurts me. But just so you don't get the
best running
satisfaction of
back
having
in the
them,
league. Get him.
I'm going to take. You thought I was going to say Saquon? You would be right. Give me Saquon Barkley.
Wow, Saquon Barkley. That's a lot of
Crazy
spite.
work. Crazy work.
That's a lot of spite. All right, I'm on the clock. I drafted this man when the Lions took him as a rookie. I've stood by his side. He's paid off. Jameer, I go again on my own. Come on down. Mr. Gibbs.
Nice pick.
Okay.
Nice pick. I like that.
All right, next on the clock, Zach.
I can't believe you guys are letting me take this guy. I can't believe you slid me, but I'll take the free candy. I'm going to take Bijan Robinson.
I knew you loved that guy.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad.
Yay.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that.
We'll see how it goes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Seems like he reached to me.
I don't know.
Give me. Oh, yeah, I like this. I love the back-to-back picks. Don't know how y'all left my boy on the board, but give me Justin Jefferson.
We knew it.
You already know. You should have known that was coming. And give me, fantasy-wise, Malik Neighbors.
Oh my God.
No, I didn't reach. I'm not worried about it. Definitely
Who's
not a
throwing
reach.
him the
I'm
ball?
cool on it.
Hey,
Hey,
nobody said
okay.
anything. You got to
I'm
stand by
just
your
the
pick.
cold reactions. Oh my God.
Dominique, they're talking to the 2024 champ. Let them know.
I'm not. Hey, I can't worry about the passion. Like Jalen Hurts said, hey, that ring's over with. Hey, we on to the next season, baby. We rolling on. We got to get past that. We're cooking up something else this season.
Love that.
That's enough of that. We're going to keep this draft rolling on. Zach, you're
Haters
on the
gonna
clock.
hate. Haters gonna hate.
I'm going to go with the next best receiver. Give me CD, Sedarian.
Duh. Great pick now. I like it.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, okay.
Is Dak going to be around for long or?
I think he's proven that he doesn't need Dak to still shine.
Down pick.
CD Lamb.
Get George Pickens on the other side. No.
Who's next? Wolf?
I'm on the clock, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the gamble. Everybody has a knot in their stomach when they make this pick every fantasy football season. I'm going to take Mr. Christian McCaffrey.
Good pick.
You could have took
Healthy
that a
wise,
lot later.
you're not wrong.
It's a gamble, but you know what he does when he's healthy. The man will
Which
give
is
you 30 a
win.
game.
Never.
Hey, you gamble on if.
If was a fifth, we all be
Yes.
drunk.
All right,
I
guys.
cannot
Oh, you on the clock.
believe that y'all allowed this to happen for me.
Oh my God, come on.
But go ahead and give me none other than the big fella, Mr. King Henry, to pair with Saquon Barkley in the backfield.
Oof. Ooh.
You ain't did
Sheesh.
shit, buddy.
Okay.
Who you throwing the ball
All
to?
right.
What I want to know.
We're going running back heavy.
All righty. My pick, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go with other receiver to pair with Jamar Chase.
I know who you got.
Oh my God.
He goes by the name of A.J. Brown.
Jesus Christ.
Man, you gotta be kidding me.
And I get back-to-back picks. I'm going to
Yeah, go
pair
ahead.
Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown with Action Jackson.
Lamar.
Wow.
Okay.
First quarterback taken.
I think the quarterbacks
Okay.
would have still been there, but hey,
Hey, man, it's my team. We're going to put up some numbers.
I ain't mad at you.
Not
Yeah,
impressed.
we'll see what you do at running back. Cole, you on the clock.
There's plenty of them.
That is true.
This got tough for me, and I still think I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'm gonna make it simple, man. Give me the big guy, Mr. Gunslinger himself, Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Not a bad pick.
You guys are cooked.
Shit, please.
Not
Nice knowing you
impressed.
guys.
Not
You're
impressed.
crazy.
Who you got, Wolf?
All right, I got my two running backs. I'm going receiver. I'm going right down out 45, and I'm snatching Mr. Nico Collins.
Oh, Cole.
Next.
What Jay said next.
Thank you very much. Hey, you're on the clock.
You know him. You love him. Some of us can get burned by him. Give me the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Why are y'all letting me do this right now?
Damn it.
Damn it, indeed.
Was hoping he'd slide. Got a top 5 quarterback throwing him the ball over there.
There you go.
All right.
I can't. Who did Zach say?
Amon-Ra
St.
St. Brown.
Brown.
Oh, that's why Cass got so excited.
All right, we got the Sun God off the board. Buddha, you're on the clock.
Give me my two running backs. Give me Devon A-Chain and Josh Jacobs.
Okay. Some heavy
Hey, what
hitter.
are y'all talking about? I got Malik, Justin Jefferson, Devon A-Chain, Josh Jacobs. Some points. Promise you them some points, guys. Promise you.
As a great man said, it's not enough.
Promise you my team ain't coming in last.
Come on, Zach. Come on, down.
Make it enough.
All right, Zach, you're on the clock.
Am I good? Excellent. I'm going to take a swing here, man. I'm going to go Ashton Genty in a great position to have a good year. Young guy, got a lot of juice on him. They're going to give him the ball.
Hey,
I don't see him having a good year.
you got Pete Carroll over there. You know they're gonna run the ball.
Are they? Because they could have won a Super
Are
Bowl if
they?
they
They ain't
won.
going to get on the 1 yard line and play action.
I think
Sorry,
it's safe to
Pete,
say
I
that
didn't mean it.
man. I think it's safe to say he learned his lesson.
Tom
Well-
Brady's got a piece of that pie, and he knows how to win. So I like to think he has some kind of say in how they're going to run that thing.
Get to the one
All right.
and you want to play action to Marshawn Lynch. What kind of hell? Then you throw a pick.
Understood.
Malcolm Butler.
All right, I'm on the clock. I'm going wide receiver, Brian Thomas Jr.
Yo.
I do not like Trevor Lawrence, but they are gonna feed this man. All right, moving right along. Cole, you are on the clock.
We're rekindling fires over here. We got the most dynamic backfield in the draft. It's time
Lord.
to stretch this thing vertically. Give me the older gentleman, Mr. Tyreek Hill.
All right.
Damn.
Please.
Good.
Yeah, you didn't like that. I
It's on me, right?
Yeah.
All right, Jay, you're on the clock.
I'm gonna go with my first running back, Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, JT.
My next running back to finish my draft is going to be the guy I said earlier. If he can stay healthy, he can help this team a lot. I lied. Never mind. I'm going with Chuba Hubbard.
Wait a minute. Who you going, man? Who you picking?
Chuba Hubbard.
Nice.
God, man.
Hubbard.
I almost said Travis Etienne.
No.
I thought you was gonna say Joe Mixon.
Oh, I forgot.
You
Did I
got-
change my last pick?
No.
That
no.
pick already
No.
been submitted.
Oh my
You got-
God. It's
you
nobody
got-
that y'all mentioned.
There's
What?
a lot of running backs out
Yeah,
there.
We'll
yeah,
talk about it when
Hey.
we come back.
Hey, man.
I would have taken
Chuba's
them
nice.
before.
Chuba's top 20.
No, Chuba's good. He got
Yeah.
paid for a reason.
He got paid for a
Top
reason.
20s.
They're gonna be losing a lot of games, so we'll see how many carries he can get.
Shit, he
Cole,
was the
you're
only
on the
reason
clock.
he was the only reason they was in the game.
Well, I feel like everybody after that last pick definitely reached to grab one. I'm taking a chance on this guy. He's got the frame to be special. I need to fill in my last receiver. Give me Marvin Harrison Jr.
Heck of a pick. Heck of a pick.
Man, please. Out of all them
Never
receivers, who
mind.
you pick?
I like him.
Never
like him.
mind.
I
Not
like
a
him.
fan
He
of that
did.
Like you said, everybody else reaching, so you might as well do the same thing.
Okay. Mr.
He
Chuba
did
Hubbard's
look
gonna
like
tell me
a.
draft.
Let's go.
Marvin Harrison did look like a action figure the last time I saw him.
Yes,
He put
yes,
some
he
weight
did.
on
But
him.
I seen a rookie cornerback put him on his butt.
Preseason.
Jay, call me about week 9 and let's see the conversation we're having.
You could have
All
won
right,
another guy in
guys.
that class.
We're gonna keep the draft moving. I'm gonna take my fifth and final guy, quarterback, Mr. MVP, Josh Allen.
Really good pick.
That's a sturdy 25 a game.
Yeah, I was going to wait and see how you went, Wolf. I'm going to go Joe Burrow. And if you went him, I was going to go Josh Allen. So I'm going to finish with Joe Burrow.
Good fantasy quarterback.
I know who
Might not
Dominique
win
is
shit.
taking.
They're gonna put
He
up some
better.
points. They might
I
not
know who
stop
Buddha's
nobody.
taking.
I was worried Jay was going to get that stack. And then I was going to be like, we're in trouble.
Final pick of the draft, Buddha. Who you got?
Quarterback, give me the guy himself, Jalen Hurts. He's going to get the points done one way or another. Because he
Lot of
stole
rushing yards,
plenty
lot
of
of rushing
touchdowns from my
TDs.
boy Saquon last year, and I did not
A lot
like
of
it.
rushing TD.
A lot of rushing
It's
TDs.
just so
Rushing TDs for sure.
it's just so funny to me how last week Jalen Hurts, and then with the 25th pick of the draft, here comes Jalen Hurts. That's just mind blowing to me. But hey, what
We're
do I
going
know?
off fantasy points, my guy.
Hey,
I'm
You
not
just
worried
said he
about
was. You
Hey,
just said he
Spin
was a fantasy god. So
Hey, guess
Yeah, he's
what?
going to get you the points. He's going to
Only
get you the
5
points.
people are picking. Who's the 5th quarterback?
Spin
there's
zone.
confusion
Top
in the
5.
air.
Thank you. All the top 5 quarterbacks went in the list we told them. Well,
My
What are we talking about, Cole?
That is
I'm
so
confused.
funny. I can't even do this
That
right
was
now.
hey, appreciate it.
Let's
that
talk
was
about it. Hey,
What is there? What is there?
Hey, and the other running back that I would have took instead of Tuba was James Cook.
yeah, I like James.
I had him up. I had him on
He
my
got
to-do
paid.
list down here,
He just
but
got
y'all
paid
let
too.
me get the
Did you
best
trade
2
him
in the
for some
game.
Foo?
Who?
Fantasy this past James Cook?
I traded him for CeeDee Lamb.
No, you didn't trade him for no Foo. Never mind.
How did our commissioner let that go?
But let's talk about
I
these
don't remember
quarterbacks. Let's
that.
get this last 4 minutes in of this quarterback talk, fellas.
Jay has got Jalen Hurts in his top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. I will say that was well played. The way you spun the draft in your favor, that was pretty good. But I don't have Jalen Hurts in my top 5.
It's because he's not a top 5 quarterback, Jonathan. It's very simple.
Hate to agree.
There's no arguing that, guys.
No, we had an argument.
There is no argument.
I just think the past 4 years the guy had 4 different coordinators and he still found a way to win. Like, dude,
But you know what? You know what didn't change? That he had 5 freaking bulldozers in front of him. So I don't give a damn if my 10-month-old is calling the
okay,
offense.
so it was
It's
okay
very
when Dak
simple.
had 5 bulldozers in front of him and Zeke had 5 bulldozers in front of him. It was
I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that Dak is a guy.
It was okay when the Cowboys had 5 big bulldozers.
You're not listening. You're not listening. I'm not arguing that Dak is a top 5 quarterback. Never have. So what you're saying is irrelevant to me. I don't think Jalen Hurts is better than Jared Goff. I don't think Jalen Hurts is better than Baker Mayfield. I'm not sure. Hey, watch Jay. I'm not sure that Jalen Hurts is better than Kyler Murray. I'm just not sure.
I'll sign off.
I'm
on
not
that.
sold.
I'll
This
sign off.
gotta be a joke.
It's not a joke.
Kyler, man.
Hey,
Kyler,
You had me at
man,
Jared
man.
Goff. You had me at Baker Mayfield, but come on now.
can I interject?
Go ahead.
Now you just trying to piss Jay off.
What happened? And another thing, what happened to Jaden Daniels?
What happened to Jaden?
Shit,
Yeah,
we just said he
Jaden.
was fucking top 5. I'm
Yeah, him's
confused.
not on this list.
Who said he was top 5?
Hey.
Besides Down.
You didn't know? Jaden Daniels is winning the Super Bowl this year. No, the MVP, and he's a top 5 quarterback. And it's weird I didn't hear Jordan Love's name either because ESPN apparently thinks that he's getting in the Hall of Fame next week. So
That's not.
I don't know who gave him all that love.
That's not happening.
See what you did there.
I'd like to squash this. I'd like to squash all of it, honestly. 1,
Okay.
he was in the NFC Championship. It's a game away from the Super Bowl. 2, I have him at 5. Okay. I also have Joe Burrow at 2, so I'm going to take Joe Burrow. 3, if we talk about the top 5 quarterbacks, I want either Jay or Dominique to answer what is important. Is it winning or is it putting up numbers?
I would say
That's fine. That's fine. This changes the
Jalen Hurts
conversation.
does
then.
not win like that on another football
Jay
team.
has a great point. Let's change the conversation.
wouldn't
Does
he?
Lamar Jackson need to be in the top 5 because he hasn't won anything in the post round?
Oh my God, Cook! Hey, stir it.
Because he doesn't win anything.
he got 2 MVPs, don't he?
He's got 2 MVPs. He hasn't
That's
won
what-
anything. Is that winning
Lamar.
football games or is that winning an
According to
MVP?
Jay, this is all that matters.
It's only been 2 guys that's in that
Put
conversation.
Joe
who won
Flacco
rings.
in your top 5.
Mm.
Super Bowl
See what you
winning
did there,
quarterback.
Zach. See what you did there.
He won. That's all he does.
Who? You said Joe Burrow?
He said Joe Flacco.
The pod.
This is crazy.
And what kills me is y'all don't want me to bring up stats. He threw for 18 touchdowns. I get he rushed for 10 plus. He rushed. That's not a quarterback. That's not what quarterbacks do. If we're talking about the position, he's
Hey.
not a top 5.
That's not the wrestler. He can throw the ball if need be, though. He don't have to
If
throw
need
the
be, they
ball
don't
to
want
win.
him to be.
Dude,
They don't need him to
hey.
be.
If you
Right,
put
calm
you mean
down.
to tell me if you put Hurts on the Detroit Lions team, they won't produce the same.
Okay,
If you
I
put
love
Jalen
that
Hurts
you
on the
said-
Cowboys, they won't produce the same or better.
Definitely
I'll
not.
say it.
I
I'll
love that
say
you
it.
said
I'll
Detroit.
say
Go
it.
ahead,
No,
go
they
ahead.
will not.
So if you put Jalen Hurts
You
on the
put
Cowboys, they won't
Jalen
produce
Hurts
the same
on the
offense.
Okay, if you put
Cowboys, they go to the
Jalen
Super
Hurts
Bowl.
on the Detroit Lions, they are not playing in the NFC Championship game.
They didn't last year.
I think they do a good job. What you're trying to say is, hey, if they put Jalen Hurts on a top 3 roster, will he be good? Yeah, he'll probably be pretty good. Let's put him on an average team. He won't play long.
So what would be your average team? The Reds or the Commanders, I guess. Since I mean,
Put him-
Okay,
Put him on the
let's
Commanders.
just flip Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow.
Oh my good, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let's play the game. Let's
No,
play
I
the
like
game.
Jalen Hurts. I want
I
him
would
to stay
say
in the league.
you
I don't
give
want to
Jalen
play the
Hurts,
game with you, Cole.
T. Higgins,
he can
Lamar
throw,
Jackson.
and he's way more mobile. He's way more
What are you
mobile than
gonna do
Joe
after
Burrow.
the
He
first
can
already
escape
got-
a lot of shit. That. Go ahead, Jay.
That's the same thing he already got. He got A.J. Brown, he got Devontae Smith. That's Jamar Chase and T. Higgins right there.
The blasphemy in this.
Okay, he do got 2 good receivers, but what I'm saying is he's way
Yeah,
more
but we're
mobile.
not-
He's way more mobile than Joe
This-
Burrow. He won't be taking the hit
Saquon.
or taking.
And that
Huh?
O-line looks a lot better with him back there being mobile.
Saquon
know
had over
that Jamar
2,000
Chase-
all-purpose yards.
Do you know that Jamar Chase and T. Higgins would jump Jalen Hurts in the parking lot because he can't get him the football? Do we know that?
Some of
So
us
you
know.
say he can't throw? So you
Because
say
because according to you, Jay, these are your words, not mine. He has the best one-on-one receiver in the league, correct? So that means he's better at that than Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. So now you're going to take a step down and expect him to produce more? Again, that's not logic.
I don't think Jamar Chase is that far behind.
Without
A.J. Brown.
Saquon Barkley in the backfield with him, get real, man. You got to start getting real with yourself.
so. I'm just saying. So y'all mean to tell me y'all think that Jalen Hurts can really just throw the ball bases? What y'all saying? Just because he haven't proved it or he haven't had to do it, y'all saying he can't throw the ball?
I'm
Okay,
saying
I
he's
can't
not
hear
a
that.
down the field quarterback in any offense, is what I'm saying. Yeah, he could dink and
What?
dunk, and yes, he can hit the occasional deep ball. But that is
Occasional.
also because he has a great
Occasional.
offensive line up front with multiple weapons at the receiver position,
Occasional.
and not to mention the best running back, arguably, in the NFL.
Occasional.
That's. I'm pretty sure if you put him in the same offense with the Bengals, he's gonna produce that thing record wise,
Okay.
if not better. Put him with the
Okay.
Cowboys, they probably produce
You
better
guys
record
are-
than
you
what
guys
they
are
had
blind.
last year.
I'm
For
not watching
sure.
Jalen Hurts.
You just need to
Y'all not
focus
watching
on what the
Jalen
New York Giants got going on, and don't worry about what's going on in Dallas or Philly.
Y'all know he has one of the highest deep 20-plus yard throwing percentages. You know that, right?
He does.
That ain't deep enough for them.
Y'all
Jay.
know
I guess
that,
they
right?
want 50-yard bump. I don't know.
Jay, you're missing the offensive line part. You're missing that like that's not the key to his success. He can't do that in Cincinnati.
In a perfect situation, Jalen Hurts
First of
threw for
all,
29
That's
yards.
what I just said a while ago.
That's
Joe
20th
Burrow
in the
can't
NFL.
move. He's Zach
20
Bell in the front. In the
You're right. And
Ah.
because he can't move, you know how
He's
he
Zach Bell
combats
back
that
there.
with? Okay. Well,
That's
can you
what I
please
tried to
take
say.
this
My guy's
podcast
mobile.
back
He's
over
way
before
more
I have
mobile
You
this
than
get
Joe
you
Burrow.
get somebody who's mobile, make one guy miss, throw it down there. Somebody's
It's
one-on-one.
obviously been shown. Okay, they can't guard both T. Higgins or Jamar. You can't. Somebody's going to be open. One
They
of them.
won't.
Okay.
They wouldn't win 8
Okay.
games. They wouldn't win 8
I mean,
games.
look at that. What happened in the Super Bowl? Shit, T. Higgins went off for like 38, 39 fantasy points on him. It was crazy.
Where Joe Burrow threw and who had 4,000 something yards, Jalen Hurts had 2,900
Thank you,
in
Zach.
a perfect situation.
Thank you, Zach.
In the NFL.
Thank you, Zach.
He's a great player. No one's doubting that at all. I don't want y'all to take this as a slight. He's just not top 5 QB.
Hey, I'm just going to say this, and I promise I'll be done. So we are going to take the 2,900-yard quarterback with the best offensive line in football and now switch him to the worst offensive line in football, and we honestly think now he's going to be more productive.
I wouldn't say, but I would
Without
say
the best running back in the game.
They'll be the same as they were, if not better. They ain't gonna get no worse. Put it like that. They won't get any worse.
No. But
won't
I
get
want
worse.
you to speak. I want you to talk with some sense now and explain to me how he's going to be better with less.
I wouldn't say better, but they won't
You
be the
can say
same.
that.
Okay. So
Your
I'll
words
say
just said
because
that.
he's more mobile. Like Joe Burrow can't escape, and he took a lot of hits, way more than than what Jalen Hurts would do in that same offense. And he can deliver a ball downfield. He's going to make
Buddha,
a few guys miss with that same
you're
old line. He'll
taking
make a few guys miss and get the ball downfield. Joe, how many hits we seen Joe Burrow take last season?
Hey, Wolf, on the introductions, can the arguing with the wall part, I want that redacted from my intro and put elsewhere.
We might can make that happen. All right. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up, close our Jalen Hurts and quarterback discussion. Jay and Buddha had Jalen Hurts in their top 5. Zach, do you have Jalen Hurts in your top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL?
No, I don't. Off the rip, I'm going to give him 8. I'll give him 8. And that's a top 10, and that's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Good for him. Love him as a person. I'm going to give him 8.
I just got onto them about logic, so I'm going to stay logical. Jalen Hurts is a top 10-ish quarterback, and I'm talking about a true quarterback at the position. Yes, he is very successful in the Eagles offense with the Eagles personnel. At that makes him a top 10. If we're talking about a true quarterback, thrower of the football, I'm even okay with the scrambling and throwing the football part or getting first downs to extend drives. I'll give him top 10.
Respectable. I don't have
10
him
or
in my
top
top
10-ish?
5.
You can't be both.
Ish. So maybe 11, 12, or 38.
Oh gosh, are killing me. I guess
All
I just
right.
gave Jalen Hurts got to throw for 5,000 yards to be in the top 5 quarterback. I guess that's crazy.
No.
Yeah,
3,000 would
because
be nice.
everybody else is.
Hey, and guess
doubt.
what? Everybody else ain't got no Super Bowl ring. I don't care what you say. At the end of the day, it's all about winning. Like
That
that y'all
just
wouldn't
shows.
know that. Because you're a Cowboys fan and you ain't did that in a long time.
I agree.
See, but now
What
now
does
you're
that
putting a
say,
time.
Terry? You ain't
Now
been to
you're
the
putting a
show.
timeline on it. Now you're putting a timeline on it.
All right. We got to wrap
I
it
agree
up.
with this guy.
All right. Fellas, it's closing time. This concludes our chat today. We've had a blast talking about all sorts of things football related. All right. Sports talk coming just from some regular dudes with too much time on their hands. Follow us on all socials and Spotify. Please follow us on all socials and Spotify. On behalf of Zach, Buddha, Cole, and Cash, I'm Big Bad Johnny Wolf, and this has been Stirring the Pot.
Stir in the pot, boy.
Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to